So this is the last video that we're going to be looking at in order to assemble all of our files, all the sides and top and bottom of our box, and to set it up in a form that I can actually print on the laser cutter. So we're going to be using a type of file called an assembly. So we're in the launch page, and I'm just going to click on assembly, open up a new file, and I need to pull in all of my components, my sides, my top, and my bottom, in order to assemble them. So I'm going to go in the upper left hand corner where it says place iLogic component, and I'm just going to click place. And then I'm going to go to my school login folder for you, and I'm going to start picking my pieces. I'm going to start with my top. I'm putting together Miss Megan's file, and then you will see that your cursor kind of turns into a placing agent. So in other words, you've got the Y, you've got the X, you've got the Z, and you may be saying, what are we placing? I don't see anything. Well, the file's a little too big. So I'm going to scroll with my wheel on my mouse, get it into a format I can see, and then I'm just going to drop it on the screen by clicking. You'll notice that it immediately wants to drop another one, but I don't want that. So I'm going to hit the escape button on your keyboard, and then I'm just going to keep going. I've got 5 more files to go. So now I'm going to try to find the bottom, open, place, escape, side 1, open, escape. It doesn't matter where they are right now. Side 2, open, place, escape. Side 3, open, place, escape, and then side 4, open, place, escape. So now I have them all there, and I'm going to switch the view with the cube in the upper right hand corner to front so that I can pick them up and move them around. Now I want them set up in a format that I can actually use on the laser cutter, which means they need to be placed close to each other, but not touching, just like this. So you'll notice they're close, but they're not touching each other. And then I'm going to get this one right here, and we get this one right here. And okay, so we've assembled a file, and I need to save it. So I'm going to go up to the big I, save as, and we're going to save it as an IAM file, and I'm just going to call it Megan's Box. Save. Okay, so the file is now assembled, but again, still not in a format that I can use on the laser cutter. So we're going to export it into another type of file. So you're going to go to the big orange I, you're going to click export. You're going to export to a DWG, which is a drawing file. So I'm going to do that. We're going to save it as Megan's Box DWG, still saving it in your school login folder. Save. And then we've got to go and open that file. So I'm going to go back up to the big I, open. We're going to open a DWG, Megan's Box, open, and here we go. We've got to tweak it a little bit, change some settings so we can finish it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose layout 1-to-1. And then you may say, but there's nothing there. Well, that's because we have to choose our place view, which is in the upper left hand corner, and we're going to choose base. And now you see it. However, it's in a half scale, which means it's half the size that we want it to be. We actually want it to be a 1-to-1, which means it's exactly the size it's supposed to be. We're going to hit OK. And now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and save this. So File, Save As. We're going to save it as a drawing file. Say yes. Oops, it really doesn't want you to do that. So I'm just going to click Save. Okay, there you go. That works too. The final thing we need to do is we need to convert it into a PDF file. So you're going to go back up to the big I, and you're going to click Save export. That's right. We're going to go to the export, and you'll see that there's the export the file in PDF format. So I'm going to click export and PDF, and then you'll see Macon's Box PDF, and you will see it in your school login folder, and you will click save. And then the Adobe Reader should pop up and your PDF file is there. This is actually the file that I need to have emailed to me as an attachment. So the very last step in order to actually turn in your project is to send me via email a PDF. And it needs to be sent to bkerner@parishepiscopal.org. So thanks, and I appreciate you going through this, and I can't wait to print your boxes.